Hello everybody, my name is Ed Reaper and this is a little different from the usual. No gameplay, even though it's been several months, probably like a year or two since I last did gameplay. But I was playing Roblox the other day and I was like, man, it would be fun to make one. But I know nothing about Roblox Studios, so I decided that, I wanted to make a game. So for the past day and a half, maybe, I've been coming up with some ideas, but it doesn't really matter unless I know how to use Roblox Studios. So that's what I'm doing. Today's going to be day one. It's going to be a few days, probably several days, of learning. Today I just followed a tutorial I found, made a house, downloaded a plugin so that these two parts would connect real nicely right here. Something I don't like is this little, I don't know, you can really see that there's a gap there, I just realized. Never saw that before, but don't like that. Another thing I'm not a huge fan of is there's like a gap right here, as you can see, between this face and this face. I currently have it a stud to move it. If I knew the distance, how many studs that would be, definitely would change it. But until then, until I figure out a better way to change it, I'm just gonna leave it as is. Another thing I learned was anchoring. Making this door was a bit painful. Probably took me the longest part of this somehow. I didn't know there's an anchor tool. So I just had this part keep on falling down, and I should probably like group these together. I tried grouping them before to see if it would like lock in. It didn't work, kept on falling. So learned how to anchor. But tomorrow my hopes is to learn the terrain generator. I was messing around with it, and it kept on like generating a lava texture. I mean, that's great if that's what I was looking for, but honestly here it'd probably be better if I had grass. Got grass before, but don't ask me, I don't remember how I got there, and hence me needing to learn it. Another cool thing I may learn tomorrow, or maybe the next day, depending on how long the terrain generator work takes me to learn, is lighting, because in here it is incredibly dark, and obviously you don't want to build in dark inside a game. So yeah, those are going to probably be my either tomorrow's goal or the next 2 days, hopefully, if everything goes right. But yeah, I'll make a short video every day, as much as I can, because I also have to, go to school and stuff. But this will be my journey, and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello, everyone. Day 2 of me learning Roblox Studio. Not much, I didn't do much today. I would say I learned like 1.5 things. The one being, obviously we see grass now, some different textures. Didn't really try that hard here, but it was cool to learn how to use the terrain tool and the terrain generation. Completely different from what I did yesterday. I have no clue what I did to make it that bad, but I figured it out, kind of. I just need to start practicing maybe a little every day to make natural looking structures with different terrain types. The other, like the half of the 1.5 that I learned is lighting, both kind of the outworld, more of the outer world. It's kind of hard to tell though, because I don't really build anything out here. But also inside, I have 2 ceiling lamps that are giving off light, and this is supposed to be like an outside lamp. But then I realized I couldn't figure out how to make the shapes right, Real struggle for me, I guess. But that's emitting light. The only reason it's in here because it was dark enough in here. But yeah, another goal I have, maybe, this is not a confirmed goal yet, but maybe it would be to learn Blender, because while learning how to build stuff in Roblox is cool, I feel like I see how people can be limited. But right now I'm just learning, so I'm not going to jump on Blender. That's not a very exciting idea for me. Oh, another thing I fixed today was yesterday I said that these corners, there's like a gap, and I really hated it. But I was able to successfully align it with one of the plugins I have, the Resize Align. It makes it real nice. I like this. I wasn't able to fix this annoying gap. I wonder if it's on the back. I probably is. Yeah. Those are staying, I guess, until I figure out another solution. Merge them somehow, maybe. That'll be a good solution. So my schedule for tomorrow, maybe. This will be I'm fairly busy tomorrow, so maybe this will be overshooting, but I think it would be continue learning lights, especially inside, because I'm not a huge fan. I know I made this like very yellow color, but I also don't want it like a sterile white either, so I want to learn how to make these lightings better inside. Another thing I want to do is make a door, which should be simple, right? But I don't want to make a door you can just walk through, and I don't want a door cutout that you just walk through, like here. I also don't like the games where you just walk through a phase through a door. So I'm going to try to figure out how I can make the door open and close. Besides that, I'll practice some more terrain generation. And yeah, that'll be day 2. I'll see you for day 3. Alright, this is day 3 of learning Roblox Studio so I can make a game eventually. Didn't do much today except make a door, which took me a long time, and I needed the help of my editor to help me fix up the problems I had, which was really stupid, the problem I had. Anyways, so let me show you that it works, because that's the main important thing. Look at that, it's beautiful. It was not that bad to make it. As you see, it's a very simple door. The animation was super simple. Followed a really short tutorial. It involved making a script. I'll be completely honest, completely copied and paste this. I have no clue what any of this means. Shout out to my editor to explain it to me. Still doesn't make sense because, yeah. I had an issue where when I opened the door, the handles would stay there. And that was because I welded everything to the base and to the hinge, and everything to the hinge really. The hinge is I made an invisible block right here-ish, and that's what everything rotates on. Everything's welded to that, so when it moves, everything moves with it. But anchored it. And I really was getting really upset because I forgot that I anchored it at the very beginning and then didn't unanchor it. But now that that's solved, I am a happy man. After that, I think I'm going to have to leave it for today. I've had a pretty long day, so I'm not going to do as much today. I wanted to get to character, the avatar rigging, and the avatar stuff in general, just check out how that worked. Probably going to have to push that back till tomorrow. But I think today I'm happy where it's at. I was talking with my editor, and he was saying that we could make this have like a different animation. Maybe I misunderstood what he was saying. But I think maybe for the future, when I get better at building, also going to consider more using Blender. Because while this looks great, I feel like it would be easier, according to my editor. I think this is an idea really to think about because I don't want to use Blender. It'll apparently be easier to make these models and stuff. And I think, I don't know, I may. I'll probably figure it out by tomorrow if I want to or not. And then having an ideas are forming for the game. Again, I don't know if I want to start because I have made a house and the only thing that moves is the door, not even the sun. Another thing I want to eventually work on, maybe not soon, but day-night cycle. I feel like that shouldn't be hard. I feel like that's mainly just a skybox thing. Could just be speaking completely out of my ass right now and I would have no clue. And I didn't have any time to practice using the terrain tool to make anything epic. That's going to be a tomorrow thing as well. That'll be the first thing I do. And then I'll work on the avatar stuff. Maybe not anything special, but at least learning how the menu works. But I feel like I accomplished at least one of my goals for today, and my 2 goals will be those 2 things tomorrow. I will see you then. Hello everybody, this is day 4, learning Roblox Studio. I've decided from yesterday that I will learn at least the basics of Blender. I will have a friend helping me, and we will be working on it together. He wants to work on the Blender side, but I thought it wouldn't hurt since we're both fairly busy. But today my focus was the avatar. I know yesterday I said I would practice the terrain generator tool, just the terrain tool, sorry, not the generator. Didn't really go as planned. Really tired after this. But I did figure out this is obviously my model. I couldn't think of a name, so I just put placeholder. And I followed a tutorial and put an animation in. And I'll be honest, it sucks, but you gotta start somewhere, right? So I'll load up the world. And then I tried to make like a simple wave, but I just decided raising the arm would be easier. It was very interesting to do it. It was very different from the way the tutorial said. I had to make a script for it so it could actually play. That part was okay. I'm learning-ish how to script a little bit. I'll show you what happened. So first off, I did this animation editor. Basically every third second, an animation plays for the left arm. Going up here, going up and rotating, and then going back to the beginning. I wanted it originally to have a break after finishing, but the problem I had was with the script, which is obviously a super simple script. It's 4 lines, but I tried to use a command. I think it was like wait 5 seconds, animation track, stop, I think. Again, not sure. I'm pretty sure if I play it like that, it won't work. At least I know that should have stopped the animation. Oh, well now I have no clue why it was working. I do want it to repeat, but the goal for today I think was complete. I have a basic with major quotation understanding of the avatar tab. I'll have to work on that script a little more, but I think tomorrow I'll definitely get on the terrain practice, fill up some space over here. I'll also do a super duper beginning tutorial on Blender, which may just be me making a simple shape. I have no clue yet, but I think that today, for such a little thing, it took me a long time. Obviously, follow the tutorial, but also figuring out that script, because I didn't just copy and paste it this time. I followed the tutorial, but I also have been learning, typing it out myself, what these values are, what these names mean. So I'm getting a very, very basic, a little taste of scripting right now. Not sure if I'm a fan of it yet, but someone's got to do it, so probably be me. But I'll see you tomorrow for day 5, I think. Hello everybody, this is day 5 of learning Roblox, and today is also, I guess, day 1, but I'm not going to make a separate day counter for Blender. Yesterday I said I would practice making the terrain generator. I would practice with that. My issue was that I started way too late in the day. I really wasn't doing anything all day. I went to my class, I did some homework, but I don't know, when I started this, a wave of tiredness just hit me like a truck, and I try to put as much effort as it in, but I'm just really tired right now, despite it being like 8:30 for some reason. Anyways, so I used for a reference a picture, probably in the southwest of America, I don't know, of a mountain, very red. I took very much liberties of making this very rocky, snowy, grass significantly smaller, and I also added a cave. I don't know what made me think it would make it easy to make a cave, because I realized I need to sculpt underneath, and the only thing I sculpted was closing that up, because the moment my brain realized that, I just did not have the mental capacity to continue making that tunnel and just make like a room down there, even if it could have just been a box. I don't know. And it's also just flat. Like I said, it was a picture. Definitely could have just like mirrored it, the shape of it, but you can see where the brush kind of hit random parts. But I wanted to mix around with the textures, this like basalt here, rock here, grass, snow, very, very simple. You got water over there. I'm not a huge fan how that water looks. May change it up. But on the other note was learning Blender. And I downloaded Blender, I didn't physically practice it today. I did watch like 2.5 tutorials. That one was a bit too high level. Because from what I understand, I know nothing about Blender. It functions, like the controls are very different from Roblox Studio. And so I've been watching these videos, trying to get my head around it. Tomorrow I probably will play around with it more. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, but I'll probably work something in Blender tomorrow. I'm gonna go to day 7, probably take maybe a day or 2 break as well. I don't want to get burnt out, even if I spend only like a little bit of time. I have schoolwork to do, and I just want to make sure I'm on top of my other things too. This is more of a hobby and a side project more than a priority for me. Maybe tomorrow I'll talk about my game idea more while I work on the Blender part. Let's see then. Hello everybody, this is day 6 of working on Roblox Studio, and as you see, this is Blender to make a Roblox game. Right now, we're in Blender because I said I wanted to practice. Yesterday I watched some tutorials. Today, it was really just trying to understand them and put into practice. And you see this what kind of loads up when you first enter. Some major differences already that I figured out was you don't move by WASD, and the only way to actually move is using your middle mouse. Which, you know, it's something to get used to. At your viewpoint, I'm guessing that's a light source. I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, very basic stuff today. I didn't want to go too in depth, just some keybinds. So I found out about these tools that, this vertice mode, this is all in edit mode. Object mode is just like to move your object. I got intersect, no, line tool. I know my stuff, and then you got face, or edge, close enough for a text. And the other one, let's go to face mode real quick. Click on the bottom. As we hold S, we can kind of scale the stuff. Ooh, that's funky. But like if we want to make, I guess, like the base of a lamp, this could be, or maybe the top of the lamp. Depends on however you want to see it. But S is to scale, and we'll leave it like that. Oh, we'll leave it about there. And then the other button, let's click on this top one, is E for extrude, which kind of gives it extra extrusion. Yeah. Let's see if I remember the keybind. Shift slows it down a ton. That's what I noticed. So instead of going like this, going all crazy, shift will help you get some more accurate. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, that's funny. Let's just Control Z that. That was new. Yeah, let's leave that there. Another thing I realized was let's select this part, right? We're gonna I believe it's Control R, and we could cut up this and this cube right here into, I guess this is one whole shape. I just misformed it. But we can cut it up into more geometry, right? Yeah, we'll just leave it there. So that made extra geometry there. And I believe if I go ahead and press G, I don't know. I don't think that should be doing that. I hope that's not. Let's see. Maybe I should go into. Ooh. Oh no. There we go. Let's do something else before I go into G. Very basic. I'm not an expert on this tool yet, but apparently if I hold Control and B, oh. Right now that's the bevel tool. The correct answer was don't do what I just did. We're gonna select. You know what? Close enough. There we go. We're gonna Control B on that line. We're gonna move it a little, and then using the scroll wheel, this is how you get more I guess more sections, more geometry. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut that right there. And one thing I want to get better at is obviously this in its entirety. I'll be so honest. I kind of went in one ear out the other. I really did follow this video, but I'll be honest, it was fairly difficult. I need to find a better tutorial. But this is just to learn the keybinds, the basics. Let's see if I can remember what the G button does. You know what? Maybe we'll just say I didn't learn what the G tool did. It should move it around. It should pop up a circle, and it should move around. It should the circle will be in the center, and it should move those pieces around. Yeah, like that, like this. Except the geometry, I guess because of the bevel, the geometry's all messed up. But I don't care about that right now. Today we're just learning. This whole week has been learning. That's the only things I've done today for this project. So this is day 6. I plan on taking a break tomorrow. Tomorrow I will not have anything to do. It will be my rest day, and I will have more rest days in the future. So don't expect anything wild, but I will go over what I learned over the week and what my plans are. And I'll maybe talk about the idea I've had for the game that I've been brewing up, that I've been cooking up, and hopefully where that will go. So I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome to day 7 of learning Roblox and Blender. I took a break today. You know, for the past few days, I've been doing it late, and I haven't been able to sound as energetic as I could, but today I was on it because I did nothing. I played For Honor. I'll be so real. But instead of like giving you a recap of what I've done, because obviously you've watched it, hopefully, I want to give you a recap, not a recap, but like an explanation of the game that I want to make on Roblox. I don't think I've given a full explanation on that. I want to make an archaeology-based game, right? I want you to go out. I want you to go dig up dinosaur bones, and it wouldn't be a full like dinosaur. You'd have to get like different parts of the dinosaur. Maybe like one time you'd get like the legs, another time you get like the chest or the head. I don't know. Again, all this is subject to change. My only concern is that this idea may be a little ambitious for the first game, but you know, I won't know until I try. And with my friend helping, hopefully it'll be easier and we'll have a fun time, because really this will just be for fun rather than a project that we have to do for like a class or something, or like this is our livelihood. This is just for fun. So I wanted to try this. And even if it doesn't work out, I wanted to make this just kind of like record the stuff I've learned. Felt like it helped me during this week to actually make the video. To actually do the work was by making the video. Even if it was just like a little thing, like learning like 3 buttons on Blender yesterday, that somehow took the longest time. But anyways, I wanted to thank you all so much for watching. I'm not sure if I will continue this as make a day-to-day thing. Maybe I may just do a progress check every once in a while on how it's going. But yeah, I'll keep y'all updated. Thank you.